What's going on, guys? Endless Richard back with another video. And this time we are heading to the opposite side of the world, heading to Australia. I'm Carlos, so I gotta do this the old-fashioned way and travel by train to JFK. And then we start. Well, everybody was joyful when I got there. And it feels really different. I'm on a whole different time zone when I got here. But they still got McDonald's, so all good. So the airport's called Kingsford, and it turns out it's because a plane called the Southern Cross completed the first trans-Pacific flight, and that was the name of the pilot. It flew from California to Hawaii to Australia. There's a train at the airport, but I looked it up. It's actually cheaper to take the bus to the second train stop from the airport, so you can just save some money. And I looked up some hacks using TikTok. Like, TikTok's really useful. And I lucked out because it turns out, good thing to know if you ever come here is they have totally different outlets. It's like in Europe, but it's even different than the European ones. So I was lucked out because I found a free one by the charging station. I'm currently heading to my hospital. It's called Nomad. It's in the center of town. It's a great location and a great price. Both my siblings stayed at it after me, and they had the same great experience at the location. I already love this place. Gotta take a train and then take another train just to get to the town hall.
Yeah, I know. Everyone just like, they'll be like, what about have you ever sort of cupcakes with bottom? Oh yeah. Seeds together.
There we are.
I said me and Joe Emily have the exact comment that's right. Yeah, and I said Joe. Last day condition.
Made it to town square, and like I said, it's in a great location. I'm right next to a famous mall as well as all the skyscrapers. And the famous opera house is just a streetcar away.
To fulfill what we cannot in order to open heaven. We can't open heaven. You can't. I can't. We don't have the strength and righteousness to be able to open heaven. We can't do it. You have to be holy from the moment of conception to the moment of your standing before God. Who can do that? No one can. No one has. And that's why God sent His Son.
The first stop on my adventure was the Queen Elizabeth Mall, and it's a really famous mall, and it's really different than the other ones I've been to. Of course, it's like, it seems expensive and high-end, but it's just like gorgeous, just beautiful, like the architecture and the layout of it. I haven't been to a mall like it. Like, the clock, it just intrigued me so much. Different country, different continent, and I decided that the first store I was going to go to was the same exact one that I would always go to. Because you know what? Because it's awesome. And then new stuff, new gear. You know what? It's sick. I don't even care if it doesn't matter. Like, look at this stuff. It's so cool. Like, I haven't seen this somewhere else. I don't care if it's the same store I'd go to in another country, like Japan, U.S., Europe, wherever. But yeah, but like, it's just awesome. There's this really cool store. It was just a Dr. Seuss museum. They sold artwork, but some of the artwork were not, I wouldn't say nightmarish, but if you're on shrooms, you wouldn't want to see them. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Like, this was stuff that he kind of just did on the side or before he became a child's artist. Like, this is always his style. So imagine like adult content or like thought-provoking ideas with Dr. Seuss art. That's the best way I can put it. Turns out he found his art style when he was just a kid, like when he was still in elementary school or middle school. That's crazy. So I walked out straight into a protest, and there were multiple different reasons for Australia that I wasn't aware about. But I believe this one just has to do with the September 13th, which is the Australia Unites, and it's millions marched against the government for demanding accountability. It's specifically about the cost of living, so it seems like Australia's in the same boat as us. Even on the other side of the world, they're facing the same problems, which is crazy. A lot of mates showed up. And this is Burger King. They call it Hungry Jack's for some reason. Felt like it was a good time to go check out the hostel, and I was blown away right away when I walked in the door. Like, it just had everything. I hope it did. It was only like $40 American, I think, maybe even less. Was it 30 to $40, and it has a continental breakfast. It's nothing crazy. I'm gonna be brutally honest. It's not really much of a continental breakfast. But what are you gonna do? You know, right? So this is the room I got. I'm in a dorm. It was the cheapest option, and I had two really awesome British roommates. Their name was Millie and Jessie. Anyway, I couldn't resist putting it off, so I decided to head to the opera house. You know, like Nemo was calling me home. You gotta see that, yeah. The waterfront was beautiful, so I decided to take a water taxi to see the opera house, and it was at sunset, so it was the perfect time to just like see the skyline of Sydney. I saw a TikTok, they're like, Sydney is just like New York, and I really feel the similarity. Like, it's got that kind of vibe. The water taxi ticket was really cheap, and it was even cheap in Australian, which is nice because there's a real Australian currency is much lower than US, so it's really nice when you come here after spending like a lot of money to get here. I didn't get to go here sadly, but what's funny is the boys for their finale they had a special event there a couple months later. That beautiful, gorgeous arch of a bridge is actually a famous bridge, and it's called it's a Sydney Harbor Bridge, but it's also known as the Coat Hanger. And I got to walk on it later. I didn't get any pictures sadly because my phone died, but I think we can all just appreciate a nice bridge when we see one, right? There she blew. Mine. The architecture is so unique. I believe there's supposed to be sailboats or like the sails of sailboats. But yeah, it's an absolute dream. Like it's so weird to be here. Like I've seen it in so many movies, like Finding Nemo and stuff. And to actually see it with my own eyes, it's crazy. Like, this is such a strange feeling to be here. Asked the local what Australia is known for. They said not much. It's basically the same stuff. But they said try the gelato. It's pretty popular. Made it back to my hostel just in time because they had a special event at the bar next door. I got free passes, so I decided to check it out. And I'll just live it up in Sydney. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the hay. It's been a long day and I'm still not used to Australia. So yeah, more adventures to come while in Sydney, and this place is pretty awesome.
Would you look at that? Filthy. Absolutely filthy. That's all thanks to you, kid. You made it possible.